Hello there and welcome to another review of The Shield Doing the Couch. I'm your host Hector, and today I'm going to talk about an album that was requested. So this is another review by request, and I'm talking about the band Dissentience with Empire Anatomy, which is their first full-length album before they had an EP. And they're a thrashy death metal band from Pennsylvania. I had the pleasure of interviewing the guys a week ago, and I'm gonna talk about this album. This album is 10 tracks, 39 minutes in length, and it's an album that can appeal for everyone that likes thrash metal, death metal, and also with a modern twist, because they play thrash metal that, even though it has influences of old bands, it sounds very modern. And I think this is an album that everyone that likes that type of thrash metal will enjoy. So out of the 10 tracks, I'll talk about a few of the tracks that I thought were standout tracks. So the album starts with War of Belief, and obviously this is one of the singles that they released. It's a song that has a lot of death metal vocals on it and also thrash. I love the riffing on this song. I think it's very memorable, and obviously it's a song that takes a lot of all the wars that have happened in the world because of religious beliefs and whatnot, and it's something that still happens to this day, so it's very relevant to what happens nowadays. Another song that I thought was a standout was Clinical Psychosis. Obviously, Clinical Psychosis, the themes that they have in this song is all about, being locked up in a mental hospital and, being worked on and, not knowing where you are because, they're twisting so much your mind. So it's a very heavy metal thing. I thought the drumming on this song was top notch and I really enjoyed it. And the riffing was great as well. And it's a track that stays with you. Another track that's really good is The End and All Between, which starts with some sirens blaring, and it's all about the apocalypse. It's the end of the world, which is obviously a topic that it's very metal and it's being covered in different bands. And this is the Dissentience take on it. I thought the riffing on this was great as well. There's a part on the song, where the drumming and the riffing sync in place, and I thought that was really memorable. So it's a song that I think in a live setting would be great. Then you have the song Cabal, and Cabal starts with some more intense drumming and some slower riffing, and it picks up. And the themes here are obviously, Cabal can be interpreted, it's a group of people that have a belief, and obviously they want to force that belief upon people. So it could be a religious group, it could be a government group, it can be interpreted different ways while I was reading the lyrics. So it depends on what you're looking for in the lyrics. But another track that was really good, and actually I believe that when I talked to the band, it's one of the tracks that they did last. And then the album has The Beast Beneath, which was the second single, and that is a song that the themes is all about having trying to pretend that you're something that you're not, but deep within inside you there's a beast lurking that wants to unleash. And obviously that's you don't know who has that beast beneath, so it can be also interpreted different ways. Someone can be right next to you and be a serial killer and have that beast beneath and you don't know it. So those lyrics can be interpreted in different ways. I thought that song had more death metal singing to it and has some great riffing as well. And the album ends with Reckoning Day, and no, Reckoning Day is not a Megadeth cover from Euthanasia. It's an original song, and Reckoning Day finishes the album great. It's a fast song, and at the end there's some great soloing on it. They sound very clean, very crisp, and they end the album on a high note. So overall, Empire Anatomy is a very enjoyable album for fans of thrash metal. So if you like thrash metal, give these guys a try. They're a band that are fairly new. On time, you know, they really did a great job on this album. You know, it's an album that flies by pretty quick at 39 minutes, and you never get bored with it because it's very, you know, it's very fast paced album. And I think the standouts for me is in terms of songs, obviously, were I like Cabal and I like War of Belief, and I think that the other standout track would be The Beast Beneath. So those are the three standout tracks, but there's no weak tracks on it. I thought it was very enjoyable album, and if you like thrash metal, give this a try. So if you want to know more about this album, there's gonna be a link here to the interview I had with the guys. I spoke with two of them, and we dwelled into the album and other topics that might interest you. And if you like my videos, don't forget to give me a like, subscribe. What did you think about this album? What were your favorite tracks? So until next time, this is Hector, the Shield Dude in the Couch, and I'll see you right here on the couch. Thank you and good night.